Hey guys, it's Sam here. So, my family and I are currently visiting California because we are going to Knott's Berry Farm today. I am so excited because I haven't been there in 9 years. I'm all ready, as y'all can see. But yeah, so I'm heading out of my, my room, I guess you can call it. I mean, this is the room I'm sleeping in since my family and I are staying in an Airbnb. Anyway, so here is my family. They should be all ready as well, wearing Snoopy attire. All right, we just got in and you guys can take a look at, what we see from the entrance. Here we go. That's our first ride of the day. Oh, shit! It's cold.
It feels good. I wish I was singing it, Mom.
I didn't think that's getting good.
Here, put it in. I hope so. Oh, shit.
Dang, you're soaking wet. I know. Alright, so we just got some lunch. Got a chicken sandwich and fries. Seems like the majority of you guys just got a chili dog. Or a burger. With fries. They put some good seasoning on their fries. Their chicken sandwich is decent. Okay, so I just got off Ghost Rider, as you guys can tell the background. But yeah, and oh my gosh, this is my first time going on, and I was over here saying, like maybe I should go on it because I remember I'd always see it, obviously, as a kid when I'd come here, right? Though of course I never thought of going on it, and even if I could, I don't think I was tall enough at the time. But yeah, it just would scare me, and stuff like that. But yeah, like at first I thought there was only gonna be one drop, but no, there was like two to three big drops. That's I'm like, oh, but oh well, I did it. It's that saying, you only live once, so I did it. I was going to record us going down the drop, but they just didn't let me have my phone. Yeah, so that's why I was like, all right, then well, they told me either put it in my pocket or to just or leave it in a little like cubby they had, and yeah, so I just gave it to them to put in the cubby. So, but yeah, the drops, I'm like, but again, I did it. Alright, so I'm currently at the bakery and take a look at these good old pastries. What I definitely want. They're bigger than I thought they were. I got them my first time here when I was little. They were so good. Oh, and I see they made some Snoopy cupcakes, so notice how they decorated the marshmallows to make it look like him. It's so cute. Oh, look at that carrot cake. I got some big slices of carrot cake. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, that is so massive. Yeah, they got some massive cookies too. And look at this. Purple sugar cookies. Boysenberry sugar cookies is what they're called. I'm like, yeah, they're freaking massive. Alright, so here I got one.
They old school.
Let's see if they hit.
They old school. It does give like a cowboy feeling.
Oh, it's so cute.
Let me see. Oh, that is cute.
They hit.
Yeah.
This real old school.
So good. Alright, so I'm thinking the next ride I'm gonna go on is Silver Bullet. I'm probably not gonna be able to record with me being all like strapped and stuff because it's one that like puts you upside down, so that's all I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record myself, so
Wait, did they take the
but I'll tell you afterwards how it went, so because this is gonna be my first time going on it. there they are down there. Yeah, you can see them. Gosh, look at how massive this turkey leg is. So I got that for dinner with the baked potato. So my mom got corn with some chicken. You guys got a massive like brat, or is it, yeah, sausage, right? Sausage in a bun. Oh my gosh, that's massive. The boys got that. Then my grandma got some chicken. Yeah. So you got chicken, right?
Chicken. Quarter chicken.
With baked potatoes. Yeah.
Look, as he said everywhere except Johnny
Good. Take a bite on this freaking massive leg right here.
Yeah. Oh man, it's spicy. No,
All right, we're inside looking at horses and donkeys. Oh, and there's a horse. Go take a look outside. This roller coaster up here, you know, I'm noticing a lot of the rides, especially, well, specifically the roller coasters, they are strict about having your cell phone out and stuff. So I'm like, gosh, can't even record. But this was, I mean, it was alright. It's just what sucks was like my legs were just, I couldn't put my legs down all the way. Like, I know that's how bad it was, and it was just like, oh, like hurting my legs so bad. That's why I'm like, yeah, I feel like this ride, I mean, okay, no offense, but this is meant to be for like shorter people. That's not like, I know. So I'm like, listen, Mary, don't go on this again. I mean, unless I really want to suffer all that pain again. Okay, so I see you have a funnel cake with some whipped cream and berries. How is it? Okay, so here I got a plain one. Oh, here's your fork. Sorry about that. So yeah, so did my grandma. She got a plain one. How's it? Wonderful. That's good. Yeah, something I've been craving for years. One of the things I've really been looking forward to ever since I first found out that we were coming to Knott this summer. I'm like, oh, I gotta get those funnel cakes. All right, let's stick it in, shall we? Just get a little piece. It's good. So, I got the Snoopy cookies and the funnel cakes. Those are the two things I was trying to get while I'm at Knott's, and thank God I got them both already. So check those both off my little bucket list. You know something I find quite interesting about funnel cake? So there's no sugar in the bread. I've come to notice that as I've been researching funnel cake recipes. But yeah, so there's really no sugar in it. If anything, the only sugary thing would be the powdered sugar topping. So that's what I'm like, dang, and they still taste so good. So I see you also got some with berries. How's it? How's your guys' funnel cake? Now here we are, souvenir shopping. Okay, I'm gonna look around. Okay, do they have a female Snoopy? This is pretty much the only female one they got. One that looks like a cheerleader. Yeah, cheering for Knott. so I just got back from Knott's. And as you guys can tell, I am quite exhausted. I'm trying to keep myself up so I can do my outro for you guys before I go get ready for bed. Sorry. Anyways, because before I get ready for bed, I'm trying to keep myself up a bit, before I get ready for bed, do my little outro. So, okay, well, let me share some stories and stuff first, that happened at Knott. So, so first off, I said I was going to share how it went at Silver Bullet. So, Silver Bullet, as I said, I could only tell that, or I don't even remember if I said that earlier before I went on, but oh well, okay. If I didn't, I didn't. Okay. But all I remember, I remember earlier, I had seen, well, could only see, right? That really all it was on the ride was just, loops and stuff. Or not loops, but like, you're just constantly upside down, there really wasn't drops. So I was like, why not go on it? And yeah, so I went on it, and yeah, thankfully I didn't record. I'm like, yeah, no, there's no way I would have been with me, straps and stuff. I'm like, yeah, no. And then as I said, a lot of, like, especially the roller coasters, were very strict about having your phone out and all, like, yeah, so, it's went pretty well. I kept my eyes closed the whole time, for when I was going upside down. And I don't know why, like, every time, like, I would feel like, it's like I knew that I was going upside down. Like, even though I had my eyes closed, it's like, I don't know why, like, I felt like, I could just feel myself, like, I felt like I was, like, floating, or not floating, but, like, well, flying, floating, well, whatever. Well, you guys get what I'm saying, right? That's what I kind of felt like. I was about to do that. But then I was like, no, okay, we're all strapped down, and, Lord's gonna keep you safe, right? And then, of course, it was all, hauling butt, yeah, hauling butt, and, yeah, so, I'm trying to think, what other rides did I go on, that I didn't record? Yeah, I think it was just, really that, and then, yeah, and then some of the other roller coasters. Oh, yeah, and then that one in the background, the yellow one, those you guys saw in the background earlier. Well, as I said, I'm like, I'm never going on that again, because honestly, I feel like that is more for people who are like 5'2" or below. Like, oh my gosh, I just could not with my legs, like. So everybody's all tired, like, and oh my gosh, I could only tell that my brother and cousin, their favorite ride was Ghost Rider. And what's funny is I was telling my grandparents, I wouldn't be surprised if they said that their favorite ride at Knott's was Ghost Rider. And later on, when we're in the car, my brother, my favorite ride was Ghost Rider. I'm like, yeah, I know, I can only tell, because he went on like multiple times, right? So him and my cousin, I'm like, yeah, I can only tell that was their favorite. More than I can count. But yeah, and then some of the rides I didn't go on, like the hang tie, or I don't know if it's called hang tie, hang something. Okay, well, okay, I'm sure you guys should know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, especially those who've been at Knott's. In fact, let me ask my brother again. What's your favorite ride from Knott's? What's your favorite ride from Knott's?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, we're all tired. He can barely even talk. I could barely even talk too. But yeah, I'm sorry, don't mind the background noise. My mom is all, showering right now. So, yeah, so we're waiting for her to finish, and then we'll go shower too, and get to bed. But yeah, so, and some of the rides you got to go on more than once. I just, went on simple rides, for the rest of the day. It's nothing crazy. I liked how the berry tail ride was kind of like a motion ride, All right, one last story regarding the rides at Knott. So this was when I was at Camp Snoopy, and sorry, so I was at Camp Snoopy, and the only ride I went on in that area was the little roller coaster they have, and so there was a very long line. However, I went on this one line. It was supposed to be the fast lane, right? so yeah, I did, right? Though, but then when I'm sorry, I'm like trying to remember, like, you know, little by little, like, you know, what happened and everything. I know that's how tired I am. It's like, can't even think right now. Can't even, you know, just remembering so little. So yeah, I went up there, and then there was a little girl in front of me, right? Oh, wait, did I say that I saw an exit door already? Okay, I probably didn't. Anyways, yeah, I saw there was an exit door when I got up there, right? So that's why I was all confused. And so I asked this little girl who was in front of me, like, oh, so is this the fast lane? And then she's like, I don't know, right? And then her mom looked at me, and so I asked her the same question, and then her mom just then asked me how old I was. And so, of course, I told her my age, which I'm not going to reveal for personal reasons. Anyways, so, yeah, and then she asked me if I could go on the roller coaster with her little son, who looked about like 2 or 3 years old, right? Since, you know, it was just me going on the ride myself. So yeah, that's why I was like, oh, sure, you know. And then one of the employees, she was then asking if I had like this slip or something, like, because she heard me ask if the line was fast lane, and then I was like, no, I don't have that. And she goes, oh okay, because we don't really do the fast lane with these little like bracelets or something. Yeah, because well, not bracelets, wristbands. Sorry, yeah, wristbands. Yeah, sorry, can't even think right now the right words. That's how tired I am. So yeah, because yeah, at Knott's, if you get the fast pass, you get the wristband of it, right? So yeah, and then that's when, yeah, so the employee was like, oh no, we only do like this, which, okay, I mean, it's a little kid ride, so I get it's a little different compared to all of the other rides, you know, that do the, you know, fast pass, you know, wristband, right? But then until she heard, like, well, you know, what the lady was asking me, you know, to go on the ride with her son, that's when the employee was just like, well, actually, never mind, because you're already gonna go on with that little boy, right? So yeah, you can still come on the ride. And that's when I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, so I did, and yeah, and of course, you know, the little boy's mom was all happy and stuff. So yeah, because apparently the little boy couldn't go on the ride if I wasn't there, you know. So that's when I'm like, oh, so I just saved the, well, night, I guess you can call it, because it took place at night. So yeah, I saved the night for them. Yes, he got his good. He made a way where there was no way. Yeah, so I had a great time at Knott's today. I'd say my favorite ride, I don't know, I don't know, kind of hard for me to think right now what my favorite ride was. I guess I probably would say probably the Calico River Ramp. I think that's what it's called. Well, you guys remember the first ride I went on, right? The water and all that stuff. So yeah, I'd say that one was my favorite. So yeah, I went on that ride twice, actually. I'm so happy we went to Knott's. I thank God for giving us the opportunity to go, because again, I've not been there in 9 years. Honestly, I feel like Knott's is underrated, sadly. I mean, everybody makes a big deal about Disney and Universal, but with Knott's, it's like nobody ever really talks about that place. Though that's just me, who probably, you know, sees it like that. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.